Have you ever thought about how man managed to understand time? Not just the time that marks our clock, but deep time. The time that speaks of geological eras, lost civilizations, and millennia past. In this video, we will discover how humanity has learned to measure and record time, turning nature into a living archive of history. It all starts with the sun, humanity's first clock. Our ancestors observed the movement of shadows and built the first sundials. Then came sand hourglasses, water amphorae, and finally spring-driven clocks. But these technologies measured only short time, hours and days. Man wanted something bigger, a way to read the history of the ages. Civilizations like the Egyptian one have left us a fortune, writing. Thanks to hieroglyphics on temples and papyrus, we could read their past year by year. But not all civilizations left texts. When archaeologists excavated sites without writing, they found themselves faced with silent finds. How could they uncover their history? And this is where geology comes in. Scientists have discovered that rocks are stratified year after year, like the pages of a book. Each layer contains fossils that tell the story of life millions of years ago. With this method, we can go back up to 200 million years into the past. But that's not all. Clay pots, ceramics absorb heat over time. By burning them in the lab, scientists can calculate how much energy they have stored and thus determine their age. This allows us to date objects up to 7,000 years old. Tree rings. Each ring in a tree trunk represents 1 year of life. The larger circles indicate years of prosperity. The thinner ones indicate difficult periods. With long-lived trees like the Swiss pine, we can trace back 4,000 years of climatic history. Carbon-14. All living things accumulate this isotope during their lives. After death, carbon-14 begins to degrade at a precise rate. By analyzing a bone or a piece of wood, we can go back up to 50,000 years. Potassium-argon. This method studies radioactive decay in rocks, allowing us to date events from 4 billion years ago, almost to the beginning of the Earth's history. Today, man no longer limits himself to counting days and months. We have found ways to read the past in stones, in trees, and even in atoms. This makes us unique. We are historical beings, capable of understanding our place in time and telling the story of life itself. On Earth, we live a perfect rhythm, 12 hours of day, 12 hours of night, more or less. But have you ever wondered why? It's thanks to the Earth's rotation and its ideal distance from the Sun. This balance is not accidental. It is the result of a position calculated to the millimeter. If we were closer to the Sun, we would be in a situation similar to Venus. Unbearable heat and an oppressive atmosphere. If we were further away, we would be frozen like Neptune. Earth's atmosphere reflects and scatters light, giving us blue skies and the beautiful colors of sunrise and sunset. Without an atmosphere, as on the Moon, the sky would always be black, even at midday. On the Moon, the day lasts about 14 Earth days, followed by an equally long night. During the day, the temperature exceeds the boiling point of water. At night, it drops to 160 degrees, a striking contrast. On Mars, the sky is a mesmerizing red, but temperatures drop to 60 degrees at night. And on Venus, perpetual darkness, even during the day, due to thick clouds of carbon dioxide. The farther we get from the Sun, the darker and colder day and night become. On Neptune or Pluto, sunlight is a faint glow in the distance, and temperatures are deadly. Night on Earth is not just the absence of light. It is a time of rest, of dreaming, and even of creativity. Our bodies regenerate during sleep, rebuilding every cell to keep us healthy. Think of the night as a canvas for poets, artists, and stargazers. It is a space of calm and reflection, far from the chaos of the day. But not all sleep. Some animals are creatures of the night. Owls, bats, and even small insects. Nature also has its night dwellers. Looking at the perfection of our planet, we can't help but wonder, is all this a coincidence? The precision with which the Earth moves, rotates, and maintains its balance seems to tell a story of order and beauty. Perhaps the true allure of night and day is not only scientific, but also spiritual, an invitation to reflect on what lies beyond the visible. If this journey into secret space has fascinated you, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for following us.